Hey Virgo, EverlongMystic here. So, we're gonna look at what wants to come through the veil for you, to you, what wants to reveal itself through the veil, and then we'll look at what you could do with it, and then we'll look at how it can change you, or change or transform you or your surroundings. All right. I have mixed both of my soul cards decks together. Okay, so Virgo, what wants to come through? Oh, wow. You want to see the fishies. All right, so Virgo, just because there's fish here, it is, what I'm getting here is kind of the bringing kind of bringing something 5D into the 3D here, because it's a very earthy card, right? But it's like having these fish. It's like having these fish exist. You know, like I think, gosh, a while back we had a Virgo video about something about raining psychic fish. And I feel like these are those psychic fish, right? And they want to come down and they want to be grounded into reality. This right here, these flickers of light right here above, like your crown, I feel like this is some kind of like crown chakra. I don't know, crown chakra activation or something like that. There's something beyond the veil that knows you and wants you to be able to do this. I mean, if anybody can do it, it's you, Virgo. If anyone can do it, it's you, because there are a lot of people out there associate Pisces with one of the most, the signs that have the most psychic abilities, but kind of like in the shadows, like on the other side of it, the other one is Virgo. I truly believe this. And one skill that it's like Pisces and Virgo, like when they work together, when you cross the Pisces Virgo bridge axis, there's some true magic that can happen there, because you can bring, like Virgo can bring, if they can tap into the more Pisces type things, they could bring it down to reality, ground it, right? And Pisces is kind of like the opposite of that. But both, it's a very cool bridge to cross, right? So that's what's going on here. It's some kind of like upgrade or activation in the way that you bring psychic things, unknown things, things from, downloads or whatever into reality. Okay. So now we know what's coming in for you. And if this is already something that you're doing, Virgo, then just with these flames here, it's an advancement of it. So any of you who are like readers or mediums, or anyone who delves in any of the psychic things, this is this should mean a lot to you. And if you're not one of those people, if you're not if you're not really inclined, if you don't pay attention to your clairs or whatever, you might want to start. All right, let me just give these a quick shuffle for Virgo. We'll get the tarot out. Oh, before I forget, so Virgo, there is, well, let's just say this. If you know what this means, then stick around. You know what it means. If you don't, if you're new to the channel and you haven't seen this before, just stick to the end of the video and you'll find out. All right, so tarot for Virgo. Oh, look at you. He returns. The King of Pentacles returns. Man, I don't know what it is with the Queen and the King of Pentacles, but they've been coming out in a lot of these readings. And this King of Pentacles here is it's very earth energy. It's very it's very elven. I just get so much strong elven energy with this card, and just the fact that he's holding crystals, which crystals are of the earth, right? And it's like he's looking out and beyond, right? And that's kind of what we're doing here, Virgo, is we are we're getting insight from out and beyond, and we're bringing it to reality. We're bringing it to 3D, and that's like totally what I'm getting from this card. And also, just because I get such elven vibes with this figure here, there are there are elementals, and I specifically want to mention the she that are here with us. I mean, they're it's like they are earth elementals, and they're a very noble species, order, whatever you want to call it. But they're in a different dimension. They kind of remind me of like something that is like of a higher dimension, but that's on Earth. You know what I mean? So it's kind of along the same lines there. Oh my gosh, look at that. So we have judgment here. I mean, this is definitely like I'm not I mean this can be like setting something free, but what I'm really getting here is just it's like a returning to source here. I mean, this to me is a depiction of souls returning to source. I mean, it's the judgment card, which is like setting something free, setting souls free, right? Free to roam, free to wonder. I don't know. I don't know. I got free to roam, free to wonder, but I don't know how that applies. I don't know how that applies. This card is, you know what? I was gonna save clarifying for this, but I want to get a little bit more information on the judgment card here. Because like all of these spirits, I mean, this could very well be all Virgos, like the Virgos, right? And like all of the Virgos, like being like reaching to the source energy to be able to bring it down. Because this is very like this is very attractive, like not meaning not the basic meaning of attractive, but like it's attracting you. It's like it's showing you where it is, okay? It's showing you where it is. I don't need these. This is showing us where it is, Virgo. It's almost like we've got like these little feelers, like these little it's like what's coming through for us is like kind of the enhancement of these little feelers we have on our crown chakra where we can and they have like these little tendrils, right? And these tendrils are what help us reach out to find this connection, to find that connection to through our crown so that we can bring some of that, more divine type information down to earth. And this Alvin being right here, I mean, doesn't it look like he's listening? It looks like he's listening to the light. It's like there's like this light behind him, and it's like he can hear it. It's not like about seeing the light, it's about detecting it somehow. Like, I really think what wants to come through the veil to us is some kind of enhanced feelers where to be able to detect that light, like the source light, more. You know what I mean? To bring it down. And there's like many Virgos, many Virgos. All right, so here, I mean, we kind of have an idea of what we can do with this, but that's what this row here is about, is what can you do with it? What can you do with it? This feels, wow. Okay, okay. It feels, I mean, this kind of reminds me of like a stuck soul. So this came through for one of the other signs. I don't remember which one it was, but it was something about, like being able to assist souls that are stuck, going like trying to get them to the light, and that's kind of like what this is here, bringing souls to the light. No, I don't mean I don't mean that y'all should just go out and start doing this. No. Um I mean, not all souls want help, you know what I mean? But this is something you can do with this, right? It's something you can do. So if you have the ability to detect if a soul is looking for the light, wants help, then by all means. But don't just go willy-nilly. There's more to it than just, all right, I'm going to jump in and help. Holy shit, what is this? Is this the lovers? What is this? Oh my gosh, it's the lovers. This is reuniting. This is reuniting, Virgo. You've got this huge love energy here at the base, at the base of this tree, and this could very well be like your personal Yggdrasil, right? Something coming up from the base. It's like something coming up from the base of the Yggdrasil tree. What is at the base? Is that where the Norns are? Is that where the Norns are? I don't remember. Well, that might be something for somebody. Oh, and then we have the Empress. Cool. Okay. I'm just soaking this in for a second. Because this image here is like there's someone here and they're coming through a crevice. And it's almost like if this, okay, so you know how we got the many Virgos here, and we've got these kind of enhanced tendrils, crown chakra tendrils, to show us where this light is, right? It's almost like this is a depiction of what it feels like somehow to be kind of like swimming. Like the bottom here, it looks like water, right? It looks like kind of like swimming in the cosmic ocean, right? You know, like not really sure, putting your feelers out, and then finally seeing, it's like you see the opening, you see the crevice, and it opens up to this purple, which is that third eye, and it's like finding it and reaching out for it, which is what these Virgos are doing here. They're finding it because like the first essence of it is like this purplish color right here. It's like the waters. You see that you've got like the cosmic waters, and then you have that purple color. It's like you reach through it, and that's this is finding our way to that universal love energy. And somehow it can be found at the bottom of our Yggdrasil. And of course, trees are planted in the earth, which is what this King of Pentacles is all about, which is what this is all about, bringing it to earth. And here, even with the Empress, she can be very earthy, but she's also very watery. You know, so we've got like this earth energy here. We've got this water energy here, and then you know, the Empress, it's like, you know, she's doing it all. This Empress is doing it all. She's nurturing, right? She's got her baby. She's feeding and nurturing her baby. She's holding her light. She's holding her light. Okay? She has this totally advanced crown chakra up here. which is what we're trying to, what is trying to come through the veil to Virgo. And all the while, she's got her hand just completely submerged in the cosmos. So it's like bringing the cosmos to Earth. It's the same type of message. And I love how the Empress has her hand in the divine right here. And Virgo, you have your hand reaching for the divine right here. It's beautiful. So that's what you can do with the energy. So now let's look at how this can transform you or your environment. Wow. This is like some kind of, I mean, it's a mirror image, but it's interesting because it's very similar to here. You've got like this mirror image here, and my voice is going out. Sorry. That's interesting. It's like we're becoming our own divine mirrors or something. I wonder if that has anything to do with mirror souls. I don't know. That seems kind of far-fetched because it's not super related to this reading. But like when you think about mirroring, you're reflecting something back. It's about reflection. It's about what you're... This is about reflection. Because like I just did Pisces a little while ago, and this card for them over here was about... It wasn't this card, but this placement was about expression. In Virgo, yours is about reflection. How, like what you reflect out. And that's what's going to transform because you're able to get closer to this light. You're able to detect and find more of this divine light. And hopefully, embody it like this Empress here. So it transforms the way it transforms what you reflect out into the 3D. I don't think it's solely confined to just 3D, but you know what I mean. Wow, okay, so we have 2 of fire here, and this is really illuminating something. This is going to change the way, not just the way that you reflect out, but it's going to change the way that you see all kinds of things, because here you have this space that looks cavernous, could very well be your hermit cave, right? And it's like very hermit, right? Holding your little light, but the divine, it's like the divine shining this light, illuminating all of this stuff here to make it less intimidating and less scary. I think this card is here for those of you that do still have some kind of fear when it comes into just tapping into the unknown or, psychic type things or whatever. I think this card is coming out for those of you that still have some fear management to do. So it's kind of like, so Virgo, this experience, this energy, this thing that wants to come through for you, this is how you can use it, and it will transform the way that you see scary places, the way that you see difficulties and burdens. You know what I mean? Things that the way that you see things that intimidate you. It seems very empowering. This 2 of fire just seems very empowering. It's like you've got like the two of fire is 2 of wands, right? You got 2 wands. It's like, instead of hemming and hawing over which wand to pick, it's like it solidifies it. You know what I mean? It solidifies it and gives you greater power in choosing how you see things. Oh, cool. Pisces ended this way too. I love that. So we have we have temperance here. So temperance, and the coolest, there's two very cool things about this card. One is that this is like angel frequency. This is angelic realm. Like the angelic realm is helping with this. It's helping with this. But not only that, you've got a red cup pouring into a blue cup, and that is fire and water, and that's kind of like what Pisces reading was all about, was this not just being all water, but using the fire that they have access to. Yours is earth. Yours is earth and water, but I do like the reminder of from the Pisces reading of blending two elements. That's what we're doing here. Pisces is blending two elements, and Virgo, you are also blending two elements, water and earth. It's like, Virgo, you're making magic mud. That could very well be the title of this, Making Magic Mud. Very cool. Okay, so let's roll. Let's roll and see. Do you get an extended reading? Does Virgo get an extended reading? Yes! Oh my gosh. You got the star. You get a full-blown extended reading. Oh my gosh, and this reading is already so long. Okay, so look at the bottom of the description box. Very bottom, it'll say extended, and there will be a link. And I will pull one extra tarot card for every single one of these. And you'll get a full-blown extended reading. Woohoo!